Next thing I wanted to bring up is it worth investing in running backs still in 2026? Now this is a highly touchy subject because of the league has changed, right? It's no longer the run heavy league. It's no longer the ground and pound league. It's definitely more pass heavy. But look at guys like Saquon, who came into Philadelphia and his first year there, immediate impact, won a Super Bowl. I think of guys like Derrick Henry too, but at the same time, dude, how much production can a running back help you win?
I mean, if you think of like Philly might be top five O line in football, the Ravens have a good O line. I think that I mean I just don't think it is worth drafting early running backs like in the first round because a lot of them like if you don't have a good O line, they're not going to pan out anyways. So I think it's better to spend on O line first to get a good because then you can get a cheap running back and they it can be good. It's
Right,
shown
yeah.
that average running back, like lower round running backs, get more production than first rounders.
That's a crazy stat. Wow. Yeah. I look at teams like the Lions too, who took Jameer at like 12, right? In
Mm,
23. And so to your point, maybe offensive line first and then running back, because you look at Genty and what he did with that Raiders offensive line. He didn't look like Boise State Ashton Genty.
he did not.
There was flashes, but it's so hard to just invest so much draft capital into a guy who at the end of the day isn't a quarterback, right? So it's just plus another thing you got to think of is the short career lifespans of running backs. Like the Zeke, dude, what a monster he was,
Yeah,
dude. His prime was not long. It was not long, man. How
he was
many?
drafted 10 years ago.
Wow, way to make me feel old. I appreciate it. Yeah, the lifespan of running backs. If you're a running back and you're hitting 27, 28, 29. I mean, Derrick Henry might be an anomaly because that dude just never ages, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's huge and
Dude just
fast.
dude just produces no matter
So good.
what. But now take a look at what Saquon did though. But now is that I think that's more so offensive line play than Saquon.
Like, if you look at this year, Saquon didn't really do too hot compared to the years previous, and so I think it's just it's a pass heavy league, and so they're looking to pass. And there are different running backs that are like you said, Derrick Henry or Saquon. But if you look at somebody like the Chargers, I think they got what's his name, the
Marion
guy from
Hampton,
they drafted him, and then they had somebody else. I think they had like Gus
J.K.
Edwards,
Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins. Yeah, them. They did good with both.
That
That I think
Yep,
you can do good with any running back, like Raheem Mostert for
dude.
Miami a couple years ago, or who's their
Yeah,
guy right? I can't think of their guy right now.
Miami.
Devon A. Chain,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, Devon A. Chan. Yep.
he's good.
Oh, yeah, he's a beast, dude. He's quick. And that kind of brings me to another point. Is kind of what you were talking about. There is the running back by committee. It's there's more teams doing it. There's more teams that are spreading the workload, and they
Mm,
prefer the versatility, the change of pace guys like New England. We have Ramondre and Travion. Now Travion was
good.
definitely underutilized, but Ramondre's kind of the power guy, and then you got Travion who's the speed guy. So you could just switch it up, and that affects the defense. So why spend so much draft capital when you could just get two or three guys later on who could just come in and produce.
Yeah,
Like Travion was a second round pick, and Ramondre, dude, was like a fourth round pick. I want to say, like production's everywhere.
if you want to think about it, if you can keep two running backs 100% throughout the game, or just not that workloaded, all that defense they're not switching out as much as the running backs are going to be.
Right. Keep
So
it
if you're
fresh.
just running the ball a day and you're getting healthy runners against a tired defense, either they're not catching them or they're just going to get a broken tackle because they're ready.
Yeah, it's easier for the running backs to come in and sub than it is for like a defensive lineman or like a linebacker. Corners are probably a little different
Hmm.
because they're lighter, so they don't probably get as tired easily. But yeah, that's a good point too. Is there's just more like you could wear a defense down more doing that when you keep your guys coming in and rotating. That's a good point. Yeah,